Sean Parnell served in Afghanistan. He's a decorated combat veteran. He's now running for the United States Senate from Pennsylvania. He joins us tonight. Sean Parnell, thanks so much for coming on. So there is this feeling, even among Republicans, that if the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff comes out in a hearing and all of a sudden starts attacking people because of their skin color, you're just supposed to ignore it because he's a general and you're not. Shut up. Do you think we should ignore this?
Yeah. No. If you were looking for a way to destroy the United States military from the inside out without firing a shot, talk about what he's talking about and implement critical race theory. It's a disaster. It's dangerous. It makes it harder to accomplish the mission. And ultimately, I think it will cost lives on the battlefield. I was blessed to lead an infantry platoon on the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. We were probably the most diverse unit that you could possibly imagine. Northerners serving next to Southerners, black next to white, Christians next to atheists, next to Jews, rich next to poor, young versus old, and yeah, Democrats next to Republicans, right? But we didn't focus on our many differences. There were no hyphenated Americans with us in Afghanistan. And what we realized our secret weapon wasn't the sexy guns and equipment that we had. It was the love and brotherhood that we had for one another that allowed us to defeat the enemy at every single turn. Tucker, critical race theory undermines all of that. It's a disaster. When men and women raise their right hand to serve this country, they do so because they believe that America is an exceptional nation worth defending. Critical race theory undermines that because it teaches people that America is fundamentally bad, it's evil, its systems need to be reinvented because at their core, well, they're racist. That, Tucker, is a national security threat. And what truly bothers me is the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff should be focused on an exit strategy in Afghanistan. Been in Afghanistan for 20 years, over half of my life. And instead, he's reading Lenin, Marx, studying critical race theory. How about we get an exit strategy in Afghanistan? How about we focus on bringing our men and women home and taking care of them when they come home? Because, Tucker, if the chairman of the Joint Chiefs does not recognize the threat, the caustic nature of critical race theory and the threat that it poses to our military, then I think that he should consider resigning.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. And I love your point that our military is successful because it's cohesive. People who are in a lot of ways different are united in a mission as Americans. And when you fray those bonds, when you force people to focus on what divides them, you're a less effective fighting force. I mean, since you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't he know that?
Yeah, critical race theory is a threat because it divides people into little groups and it undermines trust on the battlefield. And if there's no trust on the battlefield, when the bullets start cracking by your head, I mean, there's hesitation. That hesitation leads to death on the battlefield, right? Soldiers need to be able to come together, look past their many differences. In fact, that's part of the training. So critical race theory needs to go away. In fact, members of Congress on both sides of the aisle need to act. We should ban critical race theory from the military yesterday.
Amen. Really quick, looking from the outside in, the U.S. military seems like by far the least racist institution in American life and has been for many decades. Is that, yeah, right? That's the way it seems in a great way.
It's absolutely true. We have been a colorblind culture in the United States military for almost 200 years. We've gotten a lot of things right. Keep your politics and your social experiments out of our military and let us focus on what we were always intended to do, protecting the United States of America and winning wars.
Yeah. Sean Parnell, so nicely put. Thanks for coming on tonight. Good luck in your race.
Thanks, sir. You got it.